I didn't know what exactly I needed to answer today. As I think Mike told you, I'm standing in for Justin today. I guess I'm here to answer any questions. I could give you a little bit of an update on a couple of items related to Wenas. One's very specifically to this project, the planning monies. We're seeking the engineering monies. At this, notice that both the NRCS and the State Conservation Commission elements that make up the RCPP funding for implementation of this project and are in place, and we are off and running. So the only thing I don't have is what are we going to build? So the need still is here for the engineering for this particular project. We continue to confirm with landowners that they are fully engaged, ready to go, wanting to do things. We still believe that in a series of projects, not only this barrier removal project that we're asking for engineering for, but also the Purdon Ditch constitutes basically some of the best early action projects in the basin. They exist. They are of a magnitude, and they both exist in the reach that we would qualify as the most usable habitat. It is also in an area where adult spawning is occurring. It's in an area where there's actually water year round. That water being the irrigation water is currently being delivered. So if for no other reason than protecting the current population that exists and is utilizing Wenas for steelhead, that's where we're at. So I don't know if there's anything else I can answer here. I did see a chat pop up. Idea if Justin has jury duty. So
we had a couple of other presenters that got called as well, so that's where that came from, I think. Alex has a question. Is RCP,
the RCPP has been awarded for Wenas. The Purdon. What was that?
We're losing volume.
I'm going to turn off my camera right now.
Okay.
How about now? Is it better?
Yep.
How about now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Okay. What was the question?
Oh, there was Alex's question about is RCPP enabling Purdon Ditch to move forward at the same time?
Yes, all the funding for both of those projects are in place, the state and the federal match.
There was a question that came from the presentations. Deliverables are described as permit ready. Who will shepherd the eventual permitting process?
This particular project is encompassed under the umbrella that is the Yakima Tributary Access and Habitat Program. Within that program, we utilize Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife employee Cassandra Weeks to initiate all of our permitting for any of the projects we take on under that program. That particular process has proved quite successful over the last 15 to 20 years that we've had that BPA funding.
Thank you. Is there any other questions that people would like to pose at this point?
Yeah, the permitting, as you know, it goes everything from cultural resource survey through whatever's necessary at the county and all environmental permits in between. So.
Okay. We'll take one more minute maybe for any additional questions or comments.
So I might add, if we're waiting for one, the funding sources that have been given to us do not allow us that technical input to do any design. we believe in our process under YTAP, which is the way we're going to do designing. It's a team effort. We're dealing with a design on this particular project that needs to not only accomplish water measurement, but have the ability to move water in certain directions, as well as do traditional screening of larger surface water diversions and pump screen diversions. So making sure that all of the technical resources in the valley, we integrate them up front in how any of these designs work. It's not just us going out independently. This is part of a prescribed process under our BPA funding, the Yakima Tributary Access and Habitat Program.
Thank you. Any other questions before we wrap up for the day?
There's a question from Pat Monk. YTAP is currently undergoing part of the ISRP review that BPA does approximately every 5 years. We're in the same review process as approximately 140 other projects. We've completed that, and we have June presentation on that, I believe, is the June 10th. And currently we do have YTAP money through 2022, and our funding cycle starts in April 2022. So we'll have we're currently under contract, and we'll have another year's contract under that. But projects like this actually help leverage that YTAP project money. So that's what I have there for Alex, or for Pat's comment. Anyone there?
Any last questions? Well, thanks for coming back and speaking to us, Mike. Very much appreciated.
If any other questions come up afterwards, more than happy to have Justin or I return the answers. So thank you, everyone.